Welcome back, everybody,
Protector of the Everqueen.
to Tyrion's campaign. Protector of the Everqueen. She is over here marching up behind her galleon knight and the defender of Ulthuan, Alfarian the Grim over here. We did just deal with the Slaneshi army, and Alfarian jumped out of his settlement to aid in that fight and finish wiping them out. Or the army, at least. Not the faction, obviously, they're still there. Now, back home, I will continue our mission to increase the treasury because we want money, yes? Everybody say it with me. Yes, we like money. No? Okay. I was expecting more voices. Let me know your thoughts and feelings down in the comments below. How do you feel about money? 3 of them. 2 more white lions. Although, yeah, no, I do want some archers. I will eventually put Sisters of Avalorn in his army. You cannot reach that settlement. Okay.
Lilith, watch over me.
You're gonna march in this stance. Do I see Nakari?
Setting forth.
Still don't see Nakari. Alright, we're just gonna chill here.
Champion of the Everqueen.
Let's grab some points into that replenishment. Still have another point. You will put it into your personal tree. Yeah, that charge bonus is insane. 2 rates. Replenishment rate and corruption. I mean, that is tempting. The outpost. You can get Treekin now. Oh, and you can get Sisters. Okay, let's do that. Grab some missions. Hunt down Nile. In 3 turns, we should be able to recruit some Sisters of Avalorn, maybe? Put them in his army, or some Treekin. Some Treekin in this army might be nice, actually. Just to provide steady defensive power while these guys chop through some stuff, and then White Lions charge in from the back, or the War Lions. The White Lions are the guys here. That'll be interesting. Potential groupings for the army. That's the end of the turn. Moving on up. Go ahead and secure my northern borders against Slanesh's scions. Although, isn't Sigvald Slanesh's scion? That's what he's always bragging about, his S's. If you have ever heard that man speak, oh my goodness. He loves those S's. Nakari, I guess, is just the demon prince. Are you marching to war against... We can actually fast forward that. I didn't realize that was on slow-mo. Or normal speed, not slow motion. I wonder if Alariel here is marching against Nakari or against Salastra. Salastra being the other undead that's taken the Phoenix Gate as well as some of those other territories. Is that army sieging the gate? No, you took it. Okay. I did have a contract to achieve that. Oh yeah, that was it. The Heart of Avalorn. So I guess I just get it regardless. That's fun. Well, thank you, Elendra, for helping me achieve my mission. Yeah, that quest right here. Capture and occupy the Phoenix Gate. My liege, as you are all too well aware. What? All too aware. Without the fortress gates in the north of Ulthuan, the Druki would have... Apologies, something was bothering my tongue. The Druki would have scoured the inner kingdoms long ago, hollowing out our homeland. Maybe I should put on my glasses. And now the Phoenix Gate comes under sustained attack. Our Dark Elf kin hope the failing vortex will keep us distracted long enough for them to breach it. But Avalon lies beyond the Ever Queen herself. Avalon lies beyond, and the Ever Queen herself may be put in harm's reach. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm actually going to put on my glasses. She and her inner kingdoms must be protected. The fortress gate has to hold. Alright. So there we have it, the heart of Avalon. We did gain some influence, and we did not gain the travel. No, it was aborted. We didn't get any of those benefits because they captured the Phoenix Gate. I did not. I just got my item. Okay. Well, so
Tyrion, heir of an area.
I'm just gonna march over here and
There is glory to be won.
put some leadership on my bird. Immune to psych on my other bird.
This place is ours.
Although technically I only have 2 birds and 1
Following
phoenix.
your orders.
Alright. Hero back in 3 turns. We can upgrade money. Yay. Research. Armor. Charge bonus and range for Cav. Charge and melee attack would be good actually for both the ambushers and the cavalry. That's solid. We're using both of these armies, or both of these units currently, so I'll go for this unit, for this buff actually. Shredding Talons. It should be Talons and Claws. Just because, you know, lions don't have talons. They got some claws. Oh my god, is that the Empire at Lyonesse? What are you doing here?
I am Tyrion, champion of the Ever Queen.
Yes, I am Tyrion. You are Alariel. Join the war against the undead. You know, the missus was really demanding. Always asking me to fight some battle. Getting herself into trouble and being all management queen-like, ruling the Ulthuan, just be like, hey, there's undead over there. Tyrion, go do something. Come on, you know, I'm fighting the demons right now. Like, the undead are after the demons. Like, they're literally in between me and the undead right now. I'm just going through the demons this way. Alright, well. Dark Elves are dead. Quest to upgrade a settlement to tier 5. I'm just gonna chill here actually.
Alariel's champion. Her servant. Preparing
Yeah,
a fire.
that's still
Pausing
replenishment.
for a moment.
Alright, that's enough. Let's get a move on. Grab another spear.
The forest hides much.
And an archer? Can only get 1 unit. In like 2 turns, I think my caster's gonna come back, so I'm just gonna wait. And more money. And better units. Oh, that actually is gonna give us the shadow guys. Shadow warriors, yes. This is a hybrid unit. I wouldn't really say decent melee stats, but I mean, against low level, like tier 1 and 2 units, it should be able to do decent work. Definitely gonna be one of taking major use of its ranged attack, and they have stock, yeah. So, great ambushers. Firewall still moving. I thought they had snipe, but I guess not. Okay. My mistake. Oh, actually, hey, we could build a building here. Like that. Get some more money. Or I could do this. Oh, I already have one here. Okay. That's good. I could do it, though, to get another one. I think this is how you, like, really stupefy your economy. Like this building and then this one. I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've played the High Elves. Just because normally High Elves are really good with trade, and this has a buff to trade. So. Although this also increases Elven trinkets, which would in turn increase trade as well, because You trade elven trinkets. Speaking of, let's take a look at diplomacy. Does anyone want some trinkets? Nobody wants to trade.
Alariel,
Nobody wants to make a deal. Okay. That's
mistress
upsetting.
of the undying forest.
Crone. You are at war with Ziflin and the Barrow Legion. Very well. Reichland? Yeah, that is you up here. What happened to you, man? Came in and took that territory? Oh, you must have been at war, yeah, with the Barrow Legion, yeah. Okay. That makes sense, then. So you two are both united against him. You're also at war with the Fakandites. Should I
will hear what you have
start
to
making
say.
it interesting? Just to really toss up those relations. And Lewin. Sir.
You tread upon Bretonian land.
I actually don't. I'm over here on
and
my
I'll have
island.
it now.
I'm not anywhere near your land. You should get your eyes checked. I'm wearing my glasses. How about you? Yeah, they're down to one territory left. Oh, so are the Fakundites, actually. I have not met his vassal yet, so I can't peek at them. Alright.
There are
Well.
secrets here.
You, I think, probably could have recruited more because they were on 2 turns, so I did forget that. Although this is a decent force. Let's grab some Sea Guard just to help balance them out, I think. Yeah, we'll grab 2 more and then pop that in there and run off.
You called?
3 turns we'll be able to get some better units. Even better. Yay. Alistair's army will be upgraded later on because we want to get some of those
Shield
chariots
against
in
the
there as well.
darkness.
We'll take a look and see what Niall does over here. Valmir Gorefester has been recruited in the background, and I think he's just been wiped out. I think Niall was wiped out as well. Looks now like Rebel is the last one standing. The Undead, oh my goodness, I just smacked my table, but the Undead are battling back here with Alariel as well. Got a couple forces to contend with. Right is available to Assyrian. The Shrine of Assyrian has an unusual item. Site has been discovered near one of your settlements, warranting an investigation. Potential benefit as well as unexpected presence on your land. Okay. Let's see what it is. Oh my goodness. It's from Slaanesh! The Exquisite Vineyard, Cult of Exquisite Cadaver. Or the Exquisite Cadaver. From a distance, this vineyard looks immaculate, its grapevines perfectly kept, almost as if sculpted into the hillside. It's almost hard to resist paying such a place a visit. Chance to trigger events related to this location. We do gain some Slaaneshi corruption, as well as benefiting from some control. So this provides corruption, and only -3, so that's actually going to be on the rise by 2.
Kernos guide me.
Hello? I'm going to be cheeky
shall
and
be
take
done.
this capital, because capitals are worth more than minor settlements. Excuse me, sir.
Bring
Give me back my archers.
battle.
Okay. Give me back my cavalry.
Sunfang hungers. At once.
Are we good? Do I have all my units? We're good? We're good. Okay. I'm okay.
I
with this.
am ready to bite.
You will go on the other bird. Actually. You're gonna go on the bird. You're gonna go on the phoenix. That way I can send my phoenix through forests and whatnot without it being penalized by any terrain.
Occupy this place.
The trees aren't gonna bother my phoenix as
Servant
they
of
fly.
the king.
Well, that's fantastic. We have the corruption reduction right there. Lovely, lovely. happy to see that. Let's get the control, and let's upgrade that, actually. That'll only leave us with 4 building slots left. We definitely want this. That does not allow recruitment. Okay. We definitely want this because it's a resource. So that's 2. Then we'll only get to build 2 other buildings here? Really? I believe both of these... No, the shrine I don't think has a port. But still, I would like to have that. And then if you had that, that would be a better buff. So that would mean none of the military. None of the advanced military in this element. Huh. Okay, so then we're going to have to toss this to one of the minor settlements. That allows me 1 building. I may end up having to demolish this from this settlement and leave it to the minor settlements in favor of having a more advanced recruitment slot here. So I'm not going to upgrade
Protector of the Everqueen.
I'm just going to sit on it.
Tyrion, heir of Anarion.
And how's my leadership? Let's make it better. Do I have one of these for influence, construction, control, replenishment? Yes. Corruption? Yes. Perform. Alright, so that'll help to balance out the corruption on these settlements because I control the capitals. This entire province is actually maintained by a high elf, so the corruption should be going down overall there, whereas currently it's just the capital here. But hopefully that reduction will help. And then we'll just have to deal with Silostra and her undead brew once we get to them. Alistair, my friend, you
Marching out.
are going to begin running this way. Okay. Just go this way.
Honor calls.
Here we are. Thank you. So, we're also immune to all attrition now, so actually...
Very well.
Yeah.
Entering the garrison.
I just had to check that for my own curiousness. Answer my own question. You gain more replenishment being garrisoned in the settlement, though, so I'm going to stay there for the end turn. Oh, look, Nakari's back. Nakari is still alive. Do I want to take the settlement, or do I want to kill Nakari? Honestly, I think I want to kill Nakari, because, one, there's the bounties for it, the contract by the other factions, but also because I can get the defeat tree. And I don't really remember what it is, because I'm almost never over here on this island. Wow, very nice. The corruption has definitely gone down in this province. Strangely enough, not in this one. Where did you come back? Pardon me. Okay. You shall now run... Oh, I'm sorry. Hello. I meant to click on the hero.
I know the way.
There we go. Wow, you have
The ocean
great
calls.
movement range. Happy populace. Fantastic. I will
I
gain...
serve the king.
Is this everywhere? No, it's just in Torsathai. Okay, good. Distract your people with brutish games. Crowds flock to the fighting pits and arenas to revel in violence and forget their woes for a time. That's very strange to happen on a high elf island, but okay. You know what?
Lead
Well,
the way,
whatever
little
floats your
fool.
boat.
Journeying
Gonna
on.
get you over there as well. You
Mage of
are running.
Ulthuan.
This could be upgraded, but I'm gonna keep it. Where did Silostra go?
Trained by
I'm
the
guessing
White
that army
Tower.
had something to do with it. Tyrion. Well, we'll see. We'll
No
see.
mercy.
Hopefully he doesn't run away. He did not run away. And he is not seducing any of my units. Do I want to fight this battle? He's actually level 20. Okay. What are your stats looking like? 102, 72, 616. Nope.
There is glory to be won.
I'm sorry, but if Tyrion can't 1v1 you, if I can't trust him to hold the line then none of these injured single entities are going to hold the line against any of this shit. They're going to plow through and rip apart. The Demonettes, you know, would have done damage, but I definitely would have been able to shoot them a bunch. If you puncture Nakari, it would be easy enough to focus each one of them down. I don't know. I could have, but I don't know. I panicked, honestly. I definitely could have fought that.
Awaiting orders.
I just panicked. Alright. You know what? I'm human, guys.
Grant me your blessing. Alariel guides me.
I'm not a dark elf. Can I replenish?
Understood.
No, I can't.
A brief
Oh,
interlude.
no, I'm not replenishing at all.
I live to serve my queen.
Get back in my territory. There we go. Alright. Speed and character experience gain. Well, oh, faction wide. Actually, that's awesome. Okay, cool. Maybe I will go after Nakari. By the way,
Speak quickly, for I must
this is your
not
only
be distracted
enemy.
from my vow.
I'm really hoping that you're going to be willing to confederate, because only having the capitals for these settlements is going to be kind of annoying. But oh well.
Champion of the Ever Queen. Ready for orders.
Let's put another point into that melee defense. Try to make your stats stronger so that I feel more comfortable leaving you in battle. Yeah, we're not upgrading that for a reason, though. Well, I was gonna say, also, he hasn't currently taken any of them. Outpost available.
Ancestors
I don't need to
praised.
build an outpost for Eltharion. I do actually like Eltharion's campaign. I played his campaign. Was originally the first High Elf campaign that I played was actually Eltharion's. And that's because I wanted to use his Mistwalker units and everything. I thought that was really cool. It's a really fun mechanic. Also, fighting down there in the Badlands is also really chaotic. And nowadays, there's also Scarbrand to contest with down there. So that was a whole challenge as well. I enjoyed it though. It was a fun campaign. I think one of the few campaigns that I actually took
orders?
well into like the 200s for my turns.
I lust for battle.
Really? You're talking about lusting for... Okay, I was supposed to sack that. I should have read this. Damn it. I spoiled myself. I ruined that. You gotta pay attention to this game sometimes, you know, guys.
Ulthuan's defender.
Alright, did lose the Rangers. Let's get some White Lions in their place, because White Lions are, in my opinion, better than Rangers. Although they don't have the anti-infantry. So, there is that.
Can I offer assistance? I second this.
You
Pausing
can run.
briefly.
Oh, wow, not very far.
Ready to march.
Is that too close?
Starting
Yeah.
out. Moving out.
Alright then. Well, I mean, he is recruiting. I don't think I quite need to worry about it. Alright. Never mind. I thought he was going to move further ahead than that. What can I upgrade here? Let's do that money. Yes, thank you. We are doing that for a reason. Outposts.
The winds call.
I mean, I may as well upgrade... Right, yeah, I did forget to move you. Yep, that's true. I may as well move or upgrade the outpost here. It's just that once I confederate her faction, I'm assuming that that'll be soon. I also need to build up another army to defend Eataine, just while the two of the armies that I have currently are out about doing battle. And Altharion did take that final settlement, okay.
Shield against the darkness.
Gonna
Moving
march over
out.
here to the bridge. Grab that control.
The taint is ready.
this settlement will have trade, and I can put this building here. The lumber. It'll have the lumber resource. Alright, so we'll see what Benny's gonna do. The hero, thank you. I almost forgot about them again.
I hear the Kadaif, the winds have eased.
Your will is done. We shall continue
And
later.
march in normal stance. There we are.
I will
Outpost
be ready.
upgrade, no thank you. Outpost available, no thank you. End the turn. And I am actually going to go straight for the shrine first rather than the capital first, just because it's the Shrine of Cain. Now, I don't typically use the Sword of Cain, frankly, in any campaign. Just to be honest with it, all my viewers, all my 5 of you, you know. share the video, share content with anyone who enjoys Warhammer, please. We are still steadily climbing in subscribers, which I'm deeply appreciative for. Thank you very much. Like I said, I do read every comment. I mean, it's not much effort to do so at the moment. I'm hoping for a day when it's gonna really, really pop, you know, to when it's actually something to brag about. Like, oh, I read every comment, you know?
Ready to serve.
It's like, right now it's like, yeah, well, you know, I only get, like, you know, 5 comments at most, so that's being generous. Like, it's not that much reading, you know?
Relief.
It's not that
Hear my
difficult.
prayer.
I can easily read every comment.
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
We're just gonna march over here. Leave you to intercept the army, and we'll hit this settlement next time with Tyrion.
Lilith, watch over me.
Alright. Outpost research. There we go. That's something I do care about. Let's go with... We are actually going to be able to recruit the Shadow Warriors. So, could go with that. Armor for pretty much everybody, though. This is also recruitment and upkeep. We're going to get all of this. Okay, so we're going to be getting this entire tree. That's fun. Oh, the hero. My goodness, why do I always forget about the hero? Did I use all of your movement range? It looks like I did. Okay. Well, that's good, at least. We'll try to get her in the army next time. See what our 2 allies are doing here. Thankfully, we are fully securing the donut here. Oh, hello. It looks like you do want to fight. Let me test out Alistair's army. A lot of dogs. There is one exploding bloated corpse, so that's actually threatening, because unless I get Alistair to encounter it, that could do serious damage. And he's on foot, so there's no guarantee that he can do that. We do have quite the open area over here, though. I think I'll sit here. That way I can try to catch them in a blob as they come down the hill. See how well this works. Something like that. Alright, now the dogs I know are going to be a problem and try to flank. So I'll keep these 2 just to form up on the sides there. Keep my lions on the sides. Give those dogs a real taste. Actually, if there's exploding bloated corpse, I want you a little further ahead. Okay. Bats, they do have bats. Okay. Let's rotate a little bit more like so. Thank you. Are they are attacking, right? Oh, right, never mind. They have artillery. guys were supposed to be hidden under the hill. Wow, that was a great time to start moving forward. Oh no, they're getting attacked. Hello. Jump on them. Keep going. Oh, you got hit with bats. Thank you for swapping targets. They are now trying to shoot Alistair. I was expecting this battle to go more quickly for the War Lions. Don't really disengage very well. Oh, that's the bloated corpse. Oh, shit. Alright, I've completely not been micromanaging these guys well. Both the bats and everyone that unit's gonna get shot. Loaded corpses somewhere in those woods. Nope, there it is. Actually, you can stay over there and survive.
Son of Ulthuan! Elfry! It will be done! Attack! White lions! It shall be done!
Alright, you... Still running away from the bloated corpse. Hopefully you'll rout before you die. There you go. Hopefully they routed. Rather than getting completely wiped. Just gonna run out with this unit. Where's Alistair? Bloated corpse. they crumbling? They're crumbling, okay. Whee, this is fun. Scurvy dogs are for
King and country!
I remember when White Lions first got introduced into this game. I thought that they were going to be like such a really powerful, potent unit. Like, I thought that they were going to be like on the same level as like Sword Masters. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that they're bad, because they are a good unit. It's just, I thought that they were going to, I don't know, have more like specialized characters. I don't know, like some better buffs for fighting in forests or something, or I don't know. They always felt like they were just missing something, in my opinion. Now, I did always use them, and I do, of course, still intend to use them. Like I said, they're still a great unit. It's just, I don't know. I feel like they could be a little bit more something something. Was also not very talkative in that battle. I was very hung up on how many losses that my War Lions were taking. I suppose I was talking about that quite a bit. Self-consciousness is strange.
I hear the Kadef.
Especially when you're on the
Servant
spectrum.
of the king.
Alright, let's
Kill
jump over
them.
here and take the shrine. Maybe I should have sent
Sunfang hungers.
Alistair over here and then send Tyrion to take the capital.
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
Just because, yeah, he doesn't have siege attacker.
The Asura need me. For the king.
Okay. Yeah, we captured the Shrine King. Meaning, once we build the here, grants owner access to the Sword of Cain. And then we'll be able to click this button and wield the Sword of Cain whenever we want. It's really fun. It's a big sword. I thought that there was a negative to having it, but actually the first tier is also positive, so we'll just
Shield
get that.
against the darkness.
Grab some more defense, and for
Hurry
Alistair, gonna get the resources produced faction-wide. Added buffs to trade, right? More trade resources produced, more
By Hoeth.
of trade you'll be able to trade, essentially. I'm gonna toss you in his army, actually, just to get some experience,
Asur Prince.
because that battle is yet to happen. Building upgrade. Oh, yay, goody goody. That is the only other building. Okay. Outpost. Still chilling. And now we are, in fact, on the coast for the Drowned. Up here is where Silostra is going to be. And I am guessing that
Trained by
she
the
herself
White
got
Tower.
taken out by the just horrid group of Isles over here. After Tyrion's charge, they were all willing to follow into battle. AI is proudly securing and defending Ulthuan. The donut is for the High Elves. We will take it. And then, you know, the High Elves just fight, you know, amongst themselves. For instance, the two on my left are still at war with each other, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, they are. Haven't settled their differences yet. Oh, they've put them down just to the gate. Griffin Gate is that faction's last settlement. I bet they still don't want a confederate though. Avalorn is almost as willing to confederate as they are.
Defender of the...
Nobody wants to make a deal. Well, you want peace.
Mistress of the
That's not gonna
Undying
happen.
Forest.
Because you're still on my island.
Champion of the Ever Queen.
Alright. You're gonna come over here.
The Phoenix Court will never
I
agree.
wonder if you're standing
For
here.
the Ever
Yep,
Queen.
you're still in that battle. Fantastic.
The Azure
Reinforcements.
follows strength. We are the conquerors.
My capital.
Ever vigilant.
And then you can keep moving on. And we'll take George Ranil. Now, unfortunately, due to the Sundering, I think it was called, something like that, when the Dark Elves and the High Elves split, this coast was just shattered during those wars because of how many battles and stuff was fought. I don't quite remember the history and the lore of it. I thought that there might have been some marking for it.
Fear
Oh yeah,
the
the black
might of
Citadel.
Ulthuan.
Yeah, okay. And Nerion himself once sat upon the throne at Tor Anlak, making the city a focal point of Asur defenses. Very nice. Local province and control. Alright. I thought that there was... It's still not actually what I thought it was going to be. I thought that there was going to be some landmark for a Black Ark or something. Some
A glorious
remnants of
victory.
battle or something between the Druki and the Assyrian High Elves. I don't... Like, the Dark Elves are Druki. I don't quite know if there's a term other than Asur. Or Asur, however you want to pronounce it.
The Asur are troubled.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone heard that, but when I clicked on that, he said the Asur are troubled.
How can
That
I
word.
assist?
So, aside from that word, I'm not too sure what else to call them.
Orders.
You... Okay. Spell resistance, I actually want missile resistance first.
Ever loyal.
I get tongue-tied very easily, unfortunately. It doesn't make sense to me, the whole talking thing. So we have actually nearly secured our donut. Yeah, just towards Ranil next. And then we'll be under complete control of the High Elves. I will push this recording, I guess, just for one more turn, just so that we can actually secure the donut fully under High Elf control, and then we'll have to deal with the fallout and the influence and the whole diplomacy battles of trying to actually control the entire of the donut. There might be a few civil wars. I'm not too sure how it'll go. It'll also be up to the AI and how it wants to play out. Otherwise, I will likely be creating an army next to deal with the Dreadfleet down here, just because I don't really trust him to just not do anything and build up peacefully down there. Orderlo is taken by the Wood Elves. We have Kislev to our left, so no Marathi. Okay, well there's Marathi. Alright, we may have to deal with Marathi over here. She is likely going to be the biggest challenge in most
I am honored.
High Elf campaigns that I have played and that I have seen, as well as most campaigns really in general. The Dark Elves almost always invade
It is
Ulthuan,
hotter
so.
than Thor's forge. My
And that's
journey
not a
shall
crisis
continue
event, that's
at
just
your
something that
service.
happens.
Going forth.
Be like our own little mini crisis.
Lilith, hear my prayer.
Building upgrade, that's still the only building, okay.
This heat is oppressive.
It would make the recruitment of her units cheaper. Oh, it also adds influence, okay. I mean, she is the most likely to confederate.
Everqueen of Ulthuan.
Defender.
My life for Tor Ivris.
Yeah. Alright. Mary Amstrel is the final lord over here, unless Silostra decides to sail over with a new lord. Now, sailing after her to aggress in that war, to become the aggressor, and to sail off of Ulthuan, that will be sending us into Dark Elf territory. So there's going to be a lot of wars up there, which is another way that these campaigns tend to go. Either the Dark Elves invade the High Elf Island, or the High Elves invade Nagarath and all of that. Actually, wait, no, hang on. Yeah, this is Nagarath. All of this area. The High Elves will invade that. That's normally how campaigns go. Nemesis Crown, another vision. Oh, the Pirates of Sartosa, actually. Normally I see it in the Empire. Ancient and powerful artifact known as the Nemesis Crown whispers to you again, promising great power should it be taken into your stewardship. New visions flood your mind, revealing a glimpse of its location. The crown lies in a region owned by Pirates of Sartosa. Use your characters to search for the Nemesis Crown based on the clue above. Having a character start a turn in the correct province will reveal the location of the Nemesis Crown marker. Okay then. I have the Sword of Cain though. Where did that army go?
You called? A strong leader is needed. Defender of Ulthuan. My prowess is needed. Occupy their
Hey,
land.
we secured the island! Oh, there's the army. She ran away.
Ulthuan Prince.
Growth and construction cost, definitely. Alright, so
A brief
you
interlude.
can march out this way. Let's see, we have Dark Elves, Wood Elves. Okay, how are you doing? Improving relations over there.
For my
Vol's Anvil, upkeep for all armies, 10%? I mean, hello. As my friend would say, I'm praying on your downfall. I want that settlement. Oh well.
fear the
We'll get
might
it in
of
time, I'm
Ulthuan.
sure. Grab some more trade
Lord of
resources.
Ulthuan.
Let's buff the Comet, I think. Or actually, scouting. I want to get more items.
Ready for orders.
Yes.
Chosen of Isha.
Okay. So, you also
Don't
wanted peace?
test
You
me.
did want peace, not anymore. Okay. It looks like the High Elf over there is also still alive. I did see them still at war in that diplomacy. That's still the only building I can build. Could get some dragons. Oh my goodness, I can actually... Am I able to recruit Mistwalkers, or can I just see Mistwalkers? All the Mistwalker units are all of these units. Those two here, and then I believe there was one more. Well, we'll find out. Let's see how that works. I believe also... I will accept this, but I believe that you can only go up to 100. There are some mods that increase that. Normally I do play with those, but default right now we're playing everything on vanilla settings. Everything is just base game, so I'm pretty sure that's just going to stay at 100. Oh yes, okay, I'm so sorry. This has been going on for long enough that I can end the video now. This is going to be the end of it. A very little awkward video. I did quite a few ADHD rants in the process of our cleaning up the island here and claiming Ulthuan. So at this point now,
Welcome, brothers.
obviously
What
we
do you
can
wish to
push
discuss?
north further into the Dark Elf territories and invade Silostra just to get the rest of her territories, because she is of course still at war with us. We'll also be able to meet and save the other High Elf over there, so that could be fun. And there's a few other things, of course, all the other conflicts that will happen, you know, from the factions that live over there. Or we could, I guess, sail in any direction that somebody decides to comment in. Otherwise, the only other thing that I plan on doing is having an army go down to wipe out the Dread Fleet down at the Galleon's Graveyard. Anyway, until next time, catch you then. Peace.